And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Heat. 6-point game. Carr, the pass to Johnson. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Wilkins. Jordan with the rebound.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
White lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And Tatum is all about doing what's best for the team. Superb as a ball mover in terms of finding his teammates.
East Rutherford shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And that one falls for White. We've seen the Heat struggle in close games in the fourth quarter, Tim. Why is that?
I don't think, Kevin, they've got a lot of natural shot makers in those situations. Just not enough instinctive scorers. A lot of players feel the pressure of those big shots down the stretch.
I always felt that you wanted the ball in those big moments.
Well, a shooter never says no to the basketball in any situation.
And White kicks to Tatum. And the jam by Tatum.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups. And I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now, here's Cunningham. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Here's Jordan. 6-point lead. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. I spoke with East Rutherford's head coach for a bit. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Back to you, Kevin.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Cunningham after the made shot from Michael Jordan.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Count it.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
The Heat trail by 10. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Well, I just thought they had the tempo exactly where they wanted it. To me, that was the difference in the game.
Take a look now at the stats for White. He had a strong showing last season. He put in about 16 points a game last year, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And he'd like to put last year behind him, hoping for a much better showing this time around.
And we've seen guys reinvent themselves in the offseason. There are a number of ways to do that. Skill refinement, strength, and conditioning.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for East Rutherford. They're leading by 8. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
The key when you go into a hostile territory is play with a purpose and stay true to your game plan. That's what they did.
The kick out to Tatum. Good ball movement here by East Rutherford. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
The Heat trail by 8. Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama, a screen on White. Fires the 3. And Victor Wembanyama gets the 3.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
East Rutherford leading by 5. Here's Jordan. He can't get that one.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Pass to Carr. With the drive. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Jordan. Here's White. Kicks it out to Jordan. There's the pick. To the paint. Here's Rice. Good. And it's Tatum picking up the assist. Rice has got his second basket.
And you simply can't give Rice those close looks because he is going to make you pay.
The Heat trail by 7. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far. And the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
Ginobili, he's checked in for Carr. East Rutherford has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Ginobili against Holiday. Grant kicks to Rondo. That 3 off the mark. The Heat have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And Jim, breaking down Jalen Johnson's game, what jumps out to you?
Well, Kevin, I think it's his versatility. He can really do everything out there. And when you combine it with his size and athleticism, he's got star written all over him.
Artest the pass to Porzingis. Back to Artest. Here's Holiday. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
Now here is Holiday. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Raptors in Toronto.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And that one misses.
You know, a word you hear a lot around Jrue Holiday is underrated. Enough really doesn't get said about his abilities on the floor, how he can affect the game on both ends.
East Rutherford leading by 4. Stolen by Ginobili. It's Wilkins with the drive, and Wilkins slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
And East Rutherford calls their first timeout of the game. are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Fourth, Cade Cunningham.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
And it's Rondo with the ball for East Rutherford. And he makes good on the layup.
And how about Rondo here, just all over with the handle. Remarkable how he just knifes through the defense.
The Heat trail by 4. Johnson outside. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Back to Johnson. Cunningham for 3. The rebound by Grant. East Rutherford has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Holiday gets the bucket.
And how about the burst there of speed from Holiday on the drive, zipping in before the D can rotate.
Now Cunningham. He's coming off a 16-point game against San Antonio.
But he also had an impact as a facilitator, generating offense for others.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. On defense, East Rutherford. 6-point game. Cunningham against Rondo. Cunningham passes to Sabonis. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play.
First personal foul.
It's on Porzingis. And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
East Rutherford leading by 3. Here's Rondo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rondo's got his second basket of the night.
If he's one thing, he's efficient in the paint. Rondo really good with the positioning there close to the basket.
The Heat shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Heat moving the ball around. Wilkins kicks to Ginobili. No good on the triple. And so here is East Rutherford. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series. Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Wilkins wide open, and he fired. Miami no good on that time either. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, DeMontis said he was a 7-footer that could do everything, like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. I'm just another basketball player. He is a legend. But his father said DeMontis is a warrior like me, and I'm very proud. Back to you, Kevin.
Great stuff. Okay, Allie, we thank you. And here's Cunningham after Ron Artest hitting the 3. Cunningham dishes it to Johnson. They need this. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Well, Cunningham is confident running these sets. He just knows how to break down the defense.
East Rutherford leading by 8. Here's Rondo. Plays it up and banks it in. Rondo's got 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
A minute 42 left here in the opening quarter. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
And I love it when Sabonis throws it down. Listen, we know he can shoot it from deep, but the dunk is easy money, baby.
Here is Rondo. 6 points for him. score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
The Heat trail by 10. Ginobili outside. Johnson outside. A shot's good on the assist from Wilkins. Wilkins has got 3 assists tonight.
It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
There's a minute left to play in the first. Outside Holiday. Sabonis grabs the board. Miami's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Wilkins, the pass to Sabonis. Back to Wilkins. Just 5 on the clock. And it's off from 3-point range. East Rutherford leading by 8. Rondo kicks to Holiday. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
Rondo against Cunningham. Johnson outside. Pass to Wilkins. Back to Johnson. Sabonis. And staying with the play, Sabonis. 7 points in the game.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. East Rutherford leads by 8. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for East Rutherford.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
And so here is East Rutherford. Rajon Rondo is out there with Holiday. Then there's Artest. Then there's Grant. And it's Towns in at the 5 spot.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for the Heat. Trailing by 10. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Ginobili is out there with Kemba Walker. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Dosunmu. And it's Williamson in at the 4 slot. East Rutherford has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Rondo. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
And here's Walker. Last time out, he had 14 points. Down low, here's Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Rondo. And it's Miami with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
And so here is East Rutherford. They're leading by 8. Stolen by Ginobili. In transition, here comes Miami. Pass to Walker. That ball's nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Rondo passes to Artest. East Rutherford with another miss. The Heat trail by 6. Near the 3-point line, it's Porter. Rebound by Ron Artest.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Towns. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
And he can't get the first one.
And one of the game's elite shooters, and Towns' sweet stroke definitely extends to the free throw line.
And the Heat making a change here. Carr's checked in. And the second free throw, good. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Walker the pass to Ginobili. Kicks it out to Williamson. Pass to Wembanyama. On the wing, Walker. Off target with his 3. East Rutherford leading by 7. And Holiday has it in the corner. Grant with a screen on Ginobili. Artest with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Ginobili with the steal. Inside. And there's Williamson on the assist by Ginobili. Ginobili's got 3 assists tonight.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Rondo. And a missed layup.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Ginobili. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Iverson's checked in for East Rutherford. They throw good Ginobili.
And whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Ginobili makes an impact. The type of player any team would love to have.
Timeout called, East Rutherford. So for East Rutherford, Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Grant. Bridges comes in for Ron Artest. And Derek White subbed in for Drew Holiday. Now about 3 minutes gone in his second quarter of basketball. Iverson against Walker. Good ball movement here by East Rutherford. The 3 from Tatum. Nailed from three-point land. Tatum's got 5.
Never a bad idea setting Tatum up.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it one possession at a time. Focus on limiting mistakes.
Here's Tatum. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Using his teammates, Tatum creates just enough daylight to get off a shot.
And it's the Heat with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Walker against Iverson. Walker's shot is off.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Statement dunk by Iverson.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And Walker's got the ball here for the Miami Heat. Ginobili outside. Safety move. And he lays it up and in. He's got 7.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
East Rutherford leading by 5. Tatum downhill. Good work there as it goes.
Excellent job finishing on the inside. Tatum doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
He'd have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Cade Cunningham's checked in for the Heat. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. 5th on the list, Jayson Tatum.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Williamson outside. Cunningham drives in.
Once Cunningham has a full head of steam, there is no stopping him.
East Rutherford leading by 5. You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skills.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself, and that is the difference.
East Rutherford has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. White the pass to Bridges. Drills it from outside.
Capable of scorching you from the perimeter. When Bridges has a great look, he takes it back.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Cunningham. And they call an illegal screen here.
All right, that's 2 fouls. Not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that third before the half.
So for East Rutherford, Rice is checked in, and Jordan subbed in for Allen Iverson. And Miami with a change here, too. Dominique Wilkins, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. Now here's White. He's got 9. There's the triple. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Pass to Cunningham. Outside Wilkins. Floats it up for Williamson. Jordan with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Jordan's got it. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Cunningham's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, Cunningham is good from there. He loves the short corner 3.
East Rutherford leading by 3. Out to White. Over to the wing. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Carr.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Here's Cunningham. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Carr against Jordan. Tatum's shot is off. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Heat. They trail by 1. Stolen by Tatum. And here's the fast break. And it's Tatum completing the break.
Huge fan of how Tatum runs the floor. It's almost a lost art terrific when he's in attack mode, in transition, putting a lot of pressure on that defense.
Cunningham passes to Wilkins. Lets the three fly. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
Well, taking full advantage of a defensive weakness there, and it certainly helps if you get shots that your guys can knock down.
Rice, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Rice has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now, here's Cunningham. 11 points in the game.
Well, it's tough to defend those fall-away jumpers. That's about as good a job as you can do.
Tatum kicks to White. Over Cunningham. And it's White missing.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Wembanyama. He's coming off a 25-point game against San Antonio.
And his scoring's going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Tatum no good. The Heat trail by 3. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Shoots over White. And again, Cunningham missing.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss. Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Has checked in for Towns. Johnson, he's checked in for the Heat. Here's Cunningham. That shot misses. Good D by Jordan. East Rutherford leading by 5. Porzingis with a screen on Cunningham. Jordan passes to Porzingis.
Coming off the pick, Jordan often takes this himself, crosses the D up that time.
Wilkins with it. He's got 10. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, the Miami Heat head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout.
That was unbelievable, Michael Jordan!
Oh my goodness, the creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half of basketball. Cunningham on the wing, guarded by Jordan. Johnson against Tatum. Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. Shot clock at 3, and it's Johnson with the jam.
Man, that was impressive. Johnson can flat out fly.
Here's Jordan. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42. We've got 1:13 left in the first half of the game. Porzingis passes to Tatum.
Tatum using his size inside.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Heat. 9-point game.
East Rutherford foul. Glenn Rice. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Wembanyama passes to Cunningham. Wilkins outside. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. East Rutherford leading by 6. Oh, Jordan right on the defense.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
.35 seconds left in the first half. Cunningham passes to Carr. Back to Cunningham. And it's sent back by White. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Cunningham for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Cunningham's got 12 points now in the quarter. Tatum drives in. Tatum strides in there for the basket.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And so that brings the first half to a close. It's East Rutherford up 6. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Hey there, everybody. Jason Tatum has put his stamp on this game, looking so dominant so far.
You see the maturity in Tatum? Yeah, he's developed a skill, but it's also his mindset. He knows he has to be a great leader if this team is going to do great things.
Sage words from the 4-time NBA champion.
Should have been 5.
All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
Looking at East Rutherford, when you come out rocking with 2 straight wins, you're feeling good.
Yeah, got to keep that out of your head, though. Each game presents a new challenge.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, the energy really affects your teammates. It can be infectious, and now everybody has to match that energy level.
East Rutherford leading by 6. They've got Jason Tatum. Jordan is out there with White. And there's Porzingis, and it's Rice in at the small forward. Sinking that tough shot, Jason Tatum.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Miami's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. So with Ginobili on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Wembanyama's out there with Jalen Johnson. Then there's Carr. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Wilkins in at the 3. And he lobs it up toward the rim, throws down the alley-oop slam.
And I'm not sure it's even possible to throw it too high for Dominique. He has a vertical plus the length, and that's an alley-oop waiting to happen every time he runs the floor.
Tatum drives in. It's stolen. Jordan against Carr. Releases from 15. Rebound, East Rutherford. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Rice dishes to Tatum. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Tatum's got 4 points in the quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
The Heat trail by 8. Pass to Carr. Johnson kicks to Wilkins. It's slammed in by Wilkins.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
For East Rutherford, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Tatum passes to Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
There is no stopping that. Wembanyama with a forceful finish.
East Rutherford leading by 6. Outside, White. Here's Rice. From outside, off the mark. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Carr, the pass to Johnson. It's stolen by White. Porzingis against Johnson. Tatum's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And this has been an emerging part of Johnson's game. He is getting better at making smart passes.
Timeout called, East Rutherford. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
At one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Pass to Carr. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Right side, Wilkins. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Wilkins has got 22.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Carr against Tatum. And the layup's good off the glass. And East Rutherford leads by 6. Here is Cunningham. 14 points for him. Outside Wilkins. Shoots over White. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
And here are the Heat now. Wilkins. Wembanyama jackhammers it in.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Tatum draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the Heat on the break. Wembanyama up high, down hard.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
For East Rutherford, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 5. Johnson surveying the floor. Back to Wilkins. And a wide open look for Cunningham. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former number 1 overall pick in 21. Last season, his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for East Rutherford.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
Free throw good, Jordan.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat you.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Outside Wilkins, shoots from 12. And it's Rice with the rebound. Rice has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Porzingis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
At 7'3", Porzingis is almost impossible to guard, especially when he's focusing on trying to score.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And at 7'3", Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the lead.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
I'd say that's impossible, but he does this every night, folks. Victor Wembanyama.
Timeout called, East Rutherford.
Check out Cade Cunningham here, coming off a terrific season. And of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace, he was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. East Rutherford leading by 7. Here's Jordan. He's got 8. Pass to Tatum. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Cunningham finds Wilkins. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Here's Tatum. The flush by Tatum.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
The Heat trail by 7. Cunningham outside. Right side Wilkins. Makes it off the glass. 26 points for Dominique Wilkins.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Jordan up top. Carr covering. Miami grabs the miss.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
East Rutherford making a switch here. Rondo's checked in. And Miami also making a switch. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Carr. And it's the Heat with the ball. It's a 5-point game. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
Here's Rondo. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.